Hello everyone, this is HTJ Halloween, and today I am back with part 2 of the build of the bedroom. So let's get right into this. I started off today by painting the whole roof black. It was the last thing that needed to be painted. I also painted another board black that we screwed into the back of the bedroom. This is where Floating Ghost Girl is going to be screwed in. Then I draped some creepy cloth on the sides and on the edge of the roof. I also screwed in Floating Ghost Girl's base to the board in the back, and you can see her box there on the floor. We had some issues with Floating Ghost Girl, which I'll get to later in this video. Then I put all of the props inside where they were going to be. And later when it got dark, I put the dresser and the Terror TV in the back corner, as well as the attic light. I actually took a video of what it looked like. We don't have all of the wires set up though, so I had to unplug and plug in some stuff along the way. Okay guys, so we are back at the bedroom. It is now evening time and we've gotten everything set up just to give it sort of a test run today. And there's a couple minor details that we still need to fill in, like we need to draw the drawers on this dresser right here, and a couple other little things that we still need to do. Also, these lights right here will actually be mounted up there shining down, but we have not drilled the holes yet for them to go in on through the wall for the wires. We also need to do that down here for the props wires to go out. But I figured I'd just show you guys what it's gonna look like, because this is basically exactly what it's gonna look like on Halloween. And so over here we have the two roaming dolls. Those will be roaming around. We still have to make the track for them to roam around in. They don't have much space, but they fit into the whole idea of it, so I really want them in here anyways. And then we obviously have the Terror TV from this season. Let me go ahead and turn that on.
It's coming for you. Your soul is mine.
And then this attic light from the 2014 attic display, I thought it fit perfectly in here because it just kind of gives off this little bedroom theme to it, and it just works perfectly in there. It doesn't give off much light at all, it just kind of flickers out, but it looks pretty cool hanging there. And the wire for that goes out. The boards here kind of warped, and that was actually kind of a good thing because now the wire was able to go out that way, and I just stapled the wire to the top. So that looks pretty cool. And then obviously you have the blood that I showed you guys in part 1, these demon symbols, the upside down cross is behind Floating Ghost Girl, what is happening to me, the line of Floating Ghost Girl, and help with a lot of blood splatters on the wall here. So obviously we have Peekaboo Penny. So I still don't have all of the wiring that we need. That's something that we're going to go out and get tomorrow, is get all of the wires. But I can go ahead and I have this one wire right here temporarily, and we can just kind of plug these things in to look at them for right now. So I just got Peekaboo Penny plugged in. So as you can see, she looks pretty cool. She's sort of the centerpiece of this display because she looks like a little girl, and the whole idea is that it is a little girl's bedroom that someone went insane in. So she fits perfectly in here. And now I'm going to go ahead and plug Floating Ghost Girl into that wire. But I wanted to tell you guys first that the Floating Ghost Girl that I've made my previous videos with is not this one, because we had made videos with it and it actually worked really well. Like when the arms shot up, it did that really violently. I know that some of them just kind of barely snap and it looks kind of stupid, and I was really excited that ours worked so well. But then just taking it out of the box today, the function where the arms snap up completely didn't work. It was sort of like off time. It would do it at random moments, and I think one of the gears must have split because it couldn't pull itself all the way back down to reset, and it just kept snapping up randomly. So we actually had to go and try to see if we could find one to buy today, and the store that we went to obviously didn't have any to purchase left because it's so close to Halloween and this is one of their most popular props, so I knew they wouldn't have one. But luckily they still had the store display one, which was on sale for full price because it did fully work, and it works perfectly fine. So we took the store display out of there, so they don't have any floating ghost girls in that store anymore. But it does work perfectly fine now. It's just that the snapping motion is a little bit less violent as it was on the one that we had bought from the store, because the store displays are activated so often and it just kind of does that barely snapping thing, which is kind of disappointing. But I'd rather have it work and not work as great than completely not work at all. And it also does float perfectly fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug her in for you guys, and she looks really cool under this flashing light. Okay, so I just plugged her in, and I'm gonna go ahead. I have her hooked up to the step pad.
Oh, they're here again. They possessed me. Stay away, or I shall possess you too. You cannot defeat me.
So I'm really happy with how this display looks altogether. Obviously, the floating ghost girl thing is a little disappointing because I don't know if you guys could tell from that activation, but it does have a really weak snap when it does that. And our last one snapped back really violently, and it made it a lot more scary. But it still does float, and it does look cool under this lighting, and everything comes together really well. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.